Looney, the yoga cat, has joined the festivities. He's ready to go. He says, relax, get purry and furry. We'll get frisky and risky in a minute. Nice deep breath together. Today we have an interesting practice. We're doing nothing but triangle pose for the whole class. Just kidding. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Swallow once, circle your jaw around. Take a load off. Can you breathe a couple times in a row, paying attention to your breath without it being interrupted by an incredibly important thing that needs to be thought about? Me neither, but we can try. We have 6 more happy minutes on our back, relaxing and easy doesing it. Good. I see more friends settling in. Welcome if you're one of my millions of new YouTube followers who joined the live stream. It's great to have you on board. This is where the elite meet to get off their feet and feel complete. My cat's very unhappy. I've shut the front door. He's got to stay in with the adults and do yoga now, but he's down with that. And I just spilled coffee all over my legs, and I'm going to demonstrate my flexibility by licking it off. Not that I'm addicted to coffee or anything. One more nice deep breath. Oh, hi, Guy. Last time I picked up Looney during yoga class, he ended up attacking me 6 or 7 times in a row. Love, love, love. Love is the essence of everything, and I think we're all here to learn that, and it is an exceedingly challenging lesson, isn't it? Individually, collectively. But I can't wait for other people to learn it first. I must find it within myself first and foremost. That's yoga. Okay, I think we can breathe down from our belly button now. No claws. Feel your feels, whatever emotions feel like rising to the surface. Emotions are how our brain shapes our feelings, our life force. So we should know what that is. Breathe what you feel what you breathe, catch up with yourself. Sit down, have some coffee with your very own self. Fall asleep if you need to. All right, and then feel in all your feels, biggest inhale that you have. Big old inhale. Big exhale. Pull the plug on your mortal self. Empty your mortal coil. Revert back to your original infinite self. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate some fresh new inspiration and life through your bod. Embody it. Knees in. Grab your knees, roll around in joy and mirthfulness. What's the best that could happen? If you ask your brain that question, it'll find an answer. If we ask our brain what is the worst that can happen, it will supply that answer. The brain is willing to synthesize any reality that we ask of it or demand of it. Other way, roll around other way. Good, kids. And then push or roll up, please. Hey, it's great to see you. I caught a puma, and I'm sorry we're gonna have to cancel today's class because the one thing you don't move is a relaxed puma. Now he's starting to come back to life, so I'm gonna get attacked any moment. It's great to see you. Let's chant an Om and see if puma pants move, shall we? Big inhale. Feel that like a warm elixir of well-being pouring through your body. Don't worry, cartwheels, backflips, and mostly triangles coming. Some more friends are joining into class. Now, there he goes. Excellent. Okay, let's hydrate. Let's have one more sip because we're going to be panting for mercy here shortly after the vigorous workout. So have a sip of whatever you're sipping. Now, close your eyes for a moment. We're going to do one spiritual process and then nothing but material hard work. With your eyes closed, ask your own self within the sanctuary of your own mind and body, what's the best that could happen? Apply that to yourself individually or to the world, whichever seems to come to you. What's the best that could happen? See it, feel it, taste it, touch it. Use your imagination to help the world rather than to tear it down. Good. Now press send and send that off to God, love, source, universe, infinite, higher, organizing, scientific principle of assimilation, integration, and synthesis. I don't care what you call it, just call upon it. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate the result of your prayer. Well-being, joy, bliss, sat, chit, ananda, ever conscious, ever aware, ever new bliss, which is actually available not later, but now, much to our chagrin. Good. Okay, we'll start out standing in our field, and we're going to start in a forward fold on our blocks. Don't worry, 60, 70 triangles coming up, but first some warm up, okay? The triangles is an inside joke with a friend of mine, so forgive me if I beat it to death. Forward folding, wag your butt, drop your head, wag your shag, dip your doodles, pet your poodles, eat your noodles. Take the cap off the crown of your head, let your drain brain out, use words in improper sequence, pay your sin taxes late, usually substantial interest penalty for early withdrawal. There's no doubt about that. Inhale, look forward, hello. Exhale, deepen, my kids. Fabulous, fabulous. Come on up. Okay, we're gonna get these engines going. Yep, we are. My leg's gonna go out a little wider, arms out, and I'm gonna kick my right, kick my left, kick my butt, kick your butt, kick everything. Just kicking some bad habits. Ever kicked a bad habit? I've kicked a few. Do you have any left? Just a pint of ice cream every night before bed. Just kidding, I would never do that. Except on Saturdays, days that end in Y. 3, 2, 1. Ice cream. All right, slacky per quackies. Swing them arms, grip them feet, close them eyes. Rotate them ponytails. Bend your knees a little. Slap yourself silly. This is all pre-triangle movement. Get your triangles going. Triangle is the strongest geometric shape in nature. Did you know that? I know so much. And now next time you go to your left, right hand, left shoulder, left arm behind your back, go screw yourself into the floor. Auger in like something that's augering in, running out of metaphors. Inhale and sweep it over to the other side. I was reading a certain school of philosophy, essentially scientific philosophy, and they really detest metaphors. They think they're essentially little lies. Why not just say what something is rather than what it's like or what it's similar to? I don't prescribe to that brand of philosophy because I don't like headaches. Good, and release out of that. Inhale up, kitty cats. Although I do get them. Up your back. I think my headaches are mostly caused by other people. Up your back. Stimulate them chakras. Poof. Most of my problems are caused generally by other people. If everybody would just behave and act like me, everything would be wonderful. Up your back. Wouldn't you agree? One more. Good. Now lace your hands behind your back, heels in, toes out, and bobbing for cucumbers.com. Head down on the floor, heels down, butt down. Inhale, look forward, drop your booty. Hello, exhale, everything down, arms all the way over, drop your chin. Lift your heels. And drop your heels, come up. Release your arms. Thwang. That was a somewhat non-participatory thwang, wasn't it? Good. All right, now left foot forward, right toenails. One. If you're going to do triangles, your feet better be ready, otherwise your triangles are going to be seriously diminished. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, two, three, four. The reason we do yoga, my reason, and the reason I share it, is so that you can engage in everything that you love in life with way more joy, facility, strength. Sink in, energy, life, interest. I don't do yoga. I don't do physical yoga just to do the physical yoga. I do it because it facilitates all the activities that I love to engage in. Sink a little lower. Come up and out, right foot forward, lefty toenails. Smear your toenail polish around. One, two. Last night I went for my bass guitar lesson with one of my 7 guitar teachers. Nice guy, bearded guy, maybe 70 years old. Other way with your heel. Painted fingernails with interesting designs on his nails. And he can absolutely demolish my butt on the bass guitar. So whatever he's doing, I'm thinking of painting my nails. Sink in, you guys. SYNC. Laura Ham says, yes, do paint your fingernails. Close your eyes. It's darker. Come up and out, kitty cats. Good. Let's do 4 poofs, shall we? I've got this new strategy for incorporating new things you love in your life. You don't grasp for them. You don't reach out painfully and compete and try to grab. It's 4 things. You appreciate something. You see something that you like. Then you participate with it. And then you assimilate it. And then you demonstrate it. All you got, you see it, you engage it, you play with it, you integrate it, and then you demonstrate it. And that way we'll always be growing and assimilating new things without the struggle of reaching and grabbing, which in yoga is called raga and leads to misery, suffering, and loss. Poof. Thought I'd throw that in while we were doing poofs. Okay, now we'll drop our chin. We'll take cocoa pumpkins around 8 times. Cocoa pumpkins. I've never said cocoa pumpkin before. You've never heard of a cocoa pumpkin before. See, I told you we'd do new stuff today in addition to mostly triangles pretty soon. 6, 7, 8. Other way. You never step in the same river twice. You can step in the same dog poop twice, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in German, 8. Drop your chin down for 11 seconds. That's 11 in German. 11 seconds. It seems so un-German to call the number 11 elf. Germans doesn't, should be something like Schlagen, not elf. Okay, now we're gonna inhale our arms up. We can bring our face back. Now we're gonna do a chakra stimulation followed by long, boisterous om. Thrill me with your volume. Inhale. Drop your chin, close your eyes, 10 seconds. We are calm and peaceful, soul. I spent all of my singing lesson yesterday, 45 minutes, working on one sentence from one song, just getting hammered lovingly by my teacher, just getting it exactly perfect. One sentence. Good. Drop your arms down. Inhale, kitty cats. Up they go. Just regular inhale. Regular outhale. Good. And shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. Find what you love and lose yourself into it. Find what you love, lose yourself into it. I've always followed my bliss in my life. I just followed too far behind it. So now I'm catching up. 6, 7, 8. Now be handsome. Handsome. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake poop off of your hands. My cat's in the other room calling the ASPCA, complaining about being locked in on a beautiful Saturday. Hi, how you doing? Fabulous. Thank you for asking. Well, what are you thinking about today, Greg? I'm thinking about what's the best that could happen. Well, that's weird. Nobody thinks like that. You're supposed to think about what's the worst that could happen and then prevent against it. That's working really well for most of the world. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, be unusually happy for no apparent reason. When you hang out with me, I cook your brain and you simply can't think straight anymore, and you start to swim over to the right side of your brain where it's beautiful, holistic, intuitive, and ecstatic. That's all. Good. Inhale up, kitty cats. Feet together and a forward fold. Come on down. Now bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward toward your exceedingly bright future. Exhale, push heels, buns up, head down, no breathing. 1, 2, 3. Come up. By the way, I met with my German friend Helga. She was born in Germany in 1936. That's a tough time to be born in Germany, but she made it out. And she worked on my counting. She says it wasn't so bad except for the number 5. So it's fifth, not fünf. Fünf. It's a U with an umlaut. An umlaut. I'm having a 3-egg umlaut after class today. Poof. All right. Now, hands on your hippies, you hippies, toes in, and 1, 2. Speaking of omelet, crack eggs to make an omelet with your hips. 5, 6, and 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like saying 6. 7, 8. Inhale up. And exhale out. Hippity hop your feet together for joy. And hands above your knees. 1, 2. Don't worry, triangle's almost any second. But first, you got to get the angles of your body open. Otherwise, your triangle's going to kind of suck. 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up. Woo! Feeling better by the moment. Arms go out, lace hands down here. Better than Bikram. Pull your hands up, stand up on your toes of Tippy. Stand up to kiss Prince or Princess Charming or both, depending, I don't care. Just kiss something that you want to kiss. Desire. Quiet Alexa. Way up on your tippy toes. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, and 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0. Stay up on 9. Close your eyes. 9. And drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend. Greasy intro, side bend left. Frank Zappa, I heard a song of his today. It's called Keep It Greasy. Inhale up, So keep your body greasy and lubricated and moving and oily and yummy on the inside. Inhale, not stiff and crunchy and atrophied, greasy, lubricated, and oily. Arms out. Prayer hands, big inhale. And exhale, scrunch down into your right, left elbow outside your right knee. We'll get our Viyayamas in, and then we'll be ready for asana. Scrunch lower. Now you could just do Viyayamas once, 2, 3 times a week, and this would give you all the facility you need to pretty much enjoy your life for the rest of your life. But we like asana too, because then that makes us super special and helps us get stronger. Sink lower, lift your toes. I'm going to come push on your back and smush you down into the floor. It's what I do. And drop your arms. Come up, friendly friends. Oh, I feel like $100. Inhale. On sale today. Exhale out. Up your back, you guys. Up your back, I said. Inhale. Good. Now prayer hands and brings it down and to your left. Now I'm going to walk by and have like librarian glasses on and a clipboard and judge your pose. I'm going to put it on the internet for everybody to see what score you get in this one. Not that it's sink lower, lift your toes, knees line up, head forward, shoulder blades down your back, hands push, and then you have your whole family on your back. You ever felt that? You're just carrying everybody all the time. So you get good at it, get stronger, springier, and drop your arms. Come on up. Inhale. Whew. Good. Now let's chant the longest Om you got, because we're kind of breathless, and when you can exhale longer, you're happier. Science. Inhale. Camera stuck. Drop your chin, close your eyes, be a calm and peaceful soul. Good, drop thy arms, inhale up. We continue on with our vinyasa. Vinyasa, I went to school with a guy named Vinyasa. Arms down, left arm in front, palms in. Clap for me, your favorite comedian yoga teacher. Are you seeing other teachers? Pull your hands up. Well, when it comes to yoga teachers, I'm polyamorous. Does polyamory work? I don't know. Way up, you guys. I'm more of a monogamy guy. Way up, way up. Actually, 1 would be an improvement for me. 1 is better than 0. Way up, you guys. Close your eyes. Drop your heels, palm trees left. Say something scientific like, Inhale. Now say, ooh, ooh. Happy noises, the noises you make when you're really happy. Remember those? Inhale up, arms are down, fall, lips them over, head falls off, bonk. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, grab ankles and pike position, pike's peak. 1, 2, no breathing. Ooh, 3, come on up. Oh, these triangles are going to be the best ever today. I am going to be so warmed up. I'm keeping it greasy, you guys. Arms out, right arm in front, palms in, applesauce, crisscross applesauce. I hate applesauce. Inhale up. And party hats, tippy party hats, extendo wizard tippy Halloween party hats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. Do it, do it. Drop your heels, palm trees right. So parentheses, right. Inhale up. parentheses left. Smile with your ellipses. Inhale, kids. Arms are down, fall, lips them over, head drops off, bonk. Lift heels, bend knees, soft, squishy, absorbent part. Exhale, extreme forward fold, deep, feel it, be intense. It's okay. 1, every now and then. 2, just not all the time. 3, come on up. Whew, okay. Almost ready to get going. Arms out to the side for Sheryl Crow's. Keeps everything working. You want your parts to work. All of them, right? Good. Pray behind your back or grab your wrists or your elbows. Yogi's choice. Yoga's a challenge, isn't it? Shrug your shoulders around with prayer mitts. Other way. Good. Turn your face to the right. Lean over. Lean strong. It's our 5th side bend. Oh, my Apple Watch is going off with my watch in the middle of my back. It feels like I'm having arrhythmia. Inhale up. Turn your face to the left and tilt over. Ever tried to spell arrhythmia? It's impossible. You can't spell it right. You can have 1,000 tries. You cannot spell arrhythmia. I can't get the first word right, letter right. Inhale. And a forward fold, kitty cats. Down. Now bend your knees, look forward, keep heels down. Serpentine. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Rise up, Jogs. Now a back bend. Bye, everybody. Lean all the way back. Put your head on the floor. Chest, push your chest up with your paws. Ungrip your butt cheeks. My butt cheeks weren't gripped, mister. Inhale, come on up. Yeah, they were. Now, arms out, kids. Almost done with the vigorous sequence. And then, lunges and triangles and stuff. Arms out. Arms pull back. Right arm under. Flinging. Right knee over for balance. Flung. And lift your right foot and get down. Get funky. At least get funky. Squeeze, squeeze, be your own main squeeze. You now elegantly bring your arms out, bring your right knee out in front of you. Lift your right knee up higher, balance perfectly. We are calm and balanced souls. Left hand grabs right foot behind your behind. Right hand comes to the floor. Bring your right knee as close to the floor as you can so that it touches. If you can't do it yet, then this pose is necessary for the rest of your life. The sequence remains productive and active in every single human range of motion. So that's why, although it seems to be the same thing over and over again, you can never exhaust it. Now on exhale, bring your right knee up to the ceiling, head down. That's how it was with my teacher. You kept working the same sequence over and over until you could do it properly, and then you were given a new one, which might take 10 years. Right arm out to the side. 10 years is nothing in yoga. 10 lifetimes is interesting. Right hand down, right leg releases back, left arm up to the ceiling, and show me how big you can get, like my cat when he's chasing me across the front yard sideways, all puffed up. He lifts his right heel up. Bring your left hand down, please. Please to sweep your right hip and your right arm up and burst your spider web. Get out of your paradigm, your opinions and thoughts. Break out, break out. Thin Lizzy, 1976. Tonight, there's going to be a breakout. I saw them with Queen, 1975. Right hand down, you guys. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand. Stand up and out. Wave your arms like an albatross. In golf, an albatross is a 2 on a par 5. Very rare, also called a double eagle. Good. Now, right ankle over your left knee and pose dedicated to the Sage Tadasana, Todd. Lean back. And we pray in this pose now. The new thing is to pray for 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, bend left ankle, left knee. Exhale, deep and fully. 1, 2, 3. Feel it. Good. Repray with your hands. And we'll stand up smoothly, slowly, and elegantly, arriving in Vrikshasana 1. And we'll hold it. We'll hold on for one more day. Wilson Phillips, 1990, #1 song. Good. Bring your right foot down. Inhale up, kids. Beautiful song. Exhale deep and come on down. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, grab ankles, pull down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on up. One more side, and it's Trikonasana. Trikonasana sounds like a disease you get from eating bad pork. Trikonasana is actually triangle pose. No, it's trichinosis. Poof! Arms out wide for big hugs. Oh, I got a cramp in my calf. Hang on. You know what's good for cramps? Midol. Okay, good. I'm better now. Arms pull back. Left arm under, swinging. Left knee over, swung. Get down. Squeeze it out. Squeeze out that painful patterns of perception. We're sponges, you guys. We absorb so many different things. They get assimilated into us. We don't even know it. So we squeeze it out. It makes us absorbent. Then we see the things we love and we embody those things. Good. Now arms out, flinging, left knee out in front. This is marionette pose, Geppetto. God, please turn my marionette into a real human being. There's a bit of a spiritual message embedded in there, isn't there? Good. Now, right hand grabs left foot behind your behind. Left hand comes to floor. Now, when you can bring your left knee to the floor without your right heel lifting, it's time to leave the monastery and move to the United States and kill cowboys, because you're Cain. Took him 21 years to grab the pebble out of Master's hand. It's all they did every day. Same thing over and over and over again until he got it. Now release your left foot back. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. Right arm up, left leg back. Reach up, get as big as you can, bigger than that. Twist open, lift your left heel. If I was there in class, I'd grab your left thigh and I'd lift it till you said, oof. Good, right hand down. Left arm up, left hip open. Spread your hippies open. Be a supernova. I think there's an annular eclipse going on. I think I missed it. Oh, well. I'm going to go to Texas for the full solar eclipse in April of 2024. Let me know if you want to go. You do not want to miss that in your lifetime. Good. Left hand down. Re-grab left foot, right hand. Come up and out, kitty mittens. Wave your arms like a loony tick. Love my cat. Thank you, Todd. Now left ankle over your right knee. Have a seat. This is where the elite meet to get down into their seat. Bend their right ankle, right knee. Pray for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now super bend right knee, right ankle. Inhale big. Exhale, use 2 hands and a foot to do a wicked deep Lauren Davis forward fold. 1, 2, 4 even. And pray with your mitts. Come up, friendly friends. Foot down, inhale. Now arms out, we're going to go up our back, and now that we're somewhat bereft of breath, we're still going to do a long Ethel Merman Om. Inhale. Belt it out, mittens. Om. 30 seconds standing meditation, and then we'll do asana. Oh, my heart's going thump, thump, thump. Feels like I'm falling in love. Ever met somebody and they made your heart go pitter pat? And then they just snap it over their knee. Ha ha ha. That's what you get. Well, that sounds negative. Okay, shake it out. Do the hokey pokey a couple times. Okay, aforementioned triangle pose. Legs out wide. Turn your right toes out 90 degrees. Now line up your right heel with your left heel. Okay, so make sure they're on the same grid line. Your left toes point over that way. Now hands on your hippies, and we're going to Elvis our pelvis. Now I don't want my hips turning that way. I want my hips turned. These are my headlights on the front of my hips, high beams pointing forward as I tilt my headlights left and right. It looks like a cop behind you trying to pull you over because you're weaving, right? I like this feeling. I like Elvising my pelvis. Now, see how I can bring my left hip and tilt it way up, and I can pull my right thigh bone up into my right hip socket. I can make my right butt cheek scoop under a little bit, push my legs down into the floor, and now my upper body can move in relation to my lower body. Arms out, and I'll reach forward, but I'll put my left hand on my left hip. It's almost like I'm pulling my left hip back as I'm reaching out. I'm not going out beyond my center of gravity. I'm reaching within it. Now I put my right hand on my right thigh, and everybody's going to be different how far they're going to reach down. I like putting a block underneath my right hand, and then classic triangle, left arm up. Now from here, there's variations that can go all the way off to infinity, but how about close your eyes, and I'll mention some things to think about. Right hip moving underneath you, upper rib cage dropping into your lower rib cage, a good squeeze of your thigh muscles onto your thigh bones, and head extending. A lot of people drop their head in this pose. It looks kind of like they're dead. So make your head extend out from your spine. Now, if you want more, just reach over into Utthita Trikonasana and turn your chest up to the ceiling. And if you don't feel it, you probably have just had an epidural. Good, hold here. Good, now revolve triangle. You bring your left hand down to the floor and you turn your hips and your chest to the right. You might need to move your back heel in a little bit. And I definitely need blocks for this one. And now fold over your front leg for today's forward fold. Inhale, look out with your long spine. A friend has a strap wrapped around your butt, pulling your butt back. Exhale, fold over your right thigh with your left heel digging into the floor as your anchor point. Good, now just to make it even super harder, take your right arm out to the side and twist your torso now to the right. Revolve triangle. Try to keep your left heel down while you're doing this. Send me an instant message if you like this pose. Dig your heel in. Oh, this one's hard. I can see why I want to include this one again. Good. Now bring your right hand back down, kitty mittens. Plant your right hand. Sweep back up for regular trichinosis pose. Reach way up, head forward, buns pulled back, right hip under, big smile. Now a tall person, me for example, comes by, grabs your left fingers, inhales you up out of the pose as you now feel like $1,000. Whew, that felt better than I thought. That was a great idea. I'm glad I thought of it. Now, inhale, just regular inhale. Exhale out. Sometimes you have to take wise counsel from friends, especially your consigliere from the Godfather. Now I'm putting my blocks over here when I need them. Now, if you're a super flexible person, you can have really wide legs in triangle pose. I'm not a big fan of that. I like a reasonably wide stance. Turn my left toes toward the piano, turn my right toes toward the guitar, line up my heels on the same line. Now my headlights on the front of my hips, I'm going to aim them at you. So I'm on one big flat plane. And now I'm going to jiggle my underparts. Woo, woo. Greasing, keep it greasy, you guys. Don't want to be a tight ass. Keep them buns a moving. And again, I'm a cop behind you, flashing their lights at you with my headlights. So they get your attention. Good. Now, my right hip is going to tilt. Left thigh bone pulls in. My left butt cheek pushes slightly forward. My chest is still lined up with y'all. Arms out. Now this is the center of my body, just below my belly button. How far can you reach without losing your center of balance? If I reach too far, I'll lose my right heel. Now, left hand on your thigh, and just slide your hand down, maybe to your knee, or maybe, if you want, to a block. Then the challenge is to get your right arm up and keep these points of alignment stable, meaning feet press down, left hip turns under, head reaches out. My head was sagging. See my head sagging? That's a bad look, you guys. Head forward, head out, extending, arm up. And sometimes I cram my right rib cage. I want to relax my right rib cage down into my left rib cage. Arm up, hold here. Go around your body. Are your feet equally balanced? Do you feel like your knees are locked? Do you need a little knee bend? Could you draw your abdomen in? Good. Now, Utthita Trikonasana, reach way out toward your piano. But don't collapse your chest down. Turn your chest up. Dig your right heel in. Inhale here, kitty cats. Now bring your right hand down toward the floor. I would maybe recommend 2 blocks on either side of your left foot. Now you can narrow your stance. For this one, because of tight ankles, I have to bring my right heel in a little bit. Now our hips have turned 90 degrees toward the piano. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold over your left leg. Don't round your spine, fold from your hips. Shoulders relax, right heel stable. Good. Now revolved triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana, right hand down, left arm up. Oh man, revolved triangle, turning your torso 180 degrees. Now turning to your left while right heel stays down, extending across your arms, head forward. Oh, this pose. Turn from your belly button, keep that center of your body, push your feet down into the floor, extend out from the center of your body. Good. Now, please to bring left hand down. Now, sweep thy right arm back up, back into regular trichinosis pose. Good. Now, sometimes I bend my left knee. I'll get some weight forward. Then I'll straighten my left leg and shift weight back into my right heel. Turn my chest forward, head out. Upper rib cage relaxes into lower rib cage. And we'll hold here with beautifulness. Good. Now, a friend grabs our right fingers and they pulls us up out of this situation. Come on up. Inhale. Woo! Inhale, kitty cats. Good. Now we're going to do Prasarita Padottanasana, which is we might widen our feet out this wide, maybe wider if you're a more flexible person. It's not the side splits, not yet, although maybe I'll throw that back in. I used to do the side splits in every class I taught. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale. Now just bring your head all the way underneath you till you go underneath the golden arches, and you can look up and you can see the new moons up there. Anytime there's an eclipse of any kind, it's a new moon. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. You're welcome. Can you bring your elbows down to the blocks or to the floor? Yeah, if I turn my blocks up here. Now I'm going to widen my feet out a little bit. Inhale, look forward at your bright future. Oh, this class is getting better by the second. Exhale. Now, head down on the floor, kitty cats. That was an absolute prerequisite in my class with my teacher. If you can't have your legs out to the side and bring your head down to the floor, it's back to kindergarten for you, kitty cats. Inhale, look forward. Hi, how you doing? Exhale, head down, elbows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Later, 7, 8. Good. Now, have a seat. Oh. All right. I feel like $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, you guys. There goes the automatic cat feeder. It must be approaching up. It's going off early. It's supposed to go off at 12. It's 11:53. All right. Kind of sweaty. Maybe that's why I played such crappy golf last week. I'm just about ready to quit golf. I'm just about ready to make that decision. I might give it one more try. Otherwise, I'm probably done. Everything has to end at some point. Big inhale for an Om. Beautiful. Inhale up, kitty cats. Good. Now turn to the right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. Get a good, easy twist. And then we'll do a little bit of core work so that we have the kind of abdominals that people could wash their clothes on. Gross, but interesting. Inhale. And release out, kitty cats. Yoga inhale. Up you go. Now turn left, right hand, left knee, get easy twist. Good. Come out of easy twist, extend legs out. And a good precursor to abdominal work is plant hands and feet. Stretch your abdominals by bottoms up, kitty cats. Head back, buns up. Polly porcupines got to plod underneath you patiently. On the back, or on a butt, sorry. Now on your back, got to do the butt first, then on the back, legs up, super up. This splits again. This time we're doing full 180. You can go on YouTube and watch 21-year-old yoga instructors in air quotes bring their legs all the way down. I'm sure they're doing it because they're yoga instructors, not because it gets 30 million views. Wonder why. Fingertips on the back of your head. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1. Grab me, you guys. Grab me, grab me, grab me. Good, knees in. Wrap your left thigh over your right. Grab your uppermost knee. Rest your head down and give yourself a good squeezings. Good, now bring your head up. Release your arms, knees in. Touch your knee to your left knee to your nose. Fingertips on the back of your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, legs up, mittens. We should put puppets on our feet and we could do a little show. And now legs out to the side, the puppets get a divorce. They feel there's space between us, they say to each other. Circulate your ankles. 5, 4, 3. Good. Let your legs stretch out a little further. Fingertips back of head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your legs back together. Now your right knee over your left. Cross your ankles, of course, if you can. Grab uppermost knee. Let your head down fully. Drop your chin. Relax the back of your neck. Squeeze, squeeze. It's the season for squeezing. Good, now lift your head and let go of your knees. Can you touch your right knee to your nose? Fingertips on the back of your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now widen your knees. Roll up with me, kitty cats. See who's still in class? Somebody dropped out, but you're still here, and that's all that matters. Now right leg out. Left ankle over your right knee. Fold your right shin under. Now my blocks are nearby when I need them. Grab your elbows, brings them up. Side to side. Good, now stack up as many blocks as you need such that as you swim toward me and grab your right wrist with your left hand behind your back, you can rest your forehead on your blocks and your head can go forward, your booty can drop, and you can become perfectly still, stop thinking, and go into what some cultures call samadhi, some cultures call satori, some call it ecstasy. It doesn't matter what you call it, as long as you call upon it. We leave our mortal, small, little self and resolve into our large self. Inhale, come up, friends. These can move out of the way temporary like. We'll use our opposable thumbs that dolphins don't have, and we'll massage the middle center bottom of our feet units. Hold steady pressure. Close your eyes. Chant an Om inside of yourself, not out of your mouth, inside of your head speaker. Wunderbar. Good. Now lefty leg out. Righty ankle over lefty knee. Lefty shin is to fold under. This gets everything back where it's supposed to be. Grab your elbows, switch it the weird feeling way, brings it up. And like Joni Mitchell, the song she wrote when she was 19 years old, which is impossible, both sides now. She sold it to Judy Collins. Judy Collins turned it into a #1 hit. And then Joni Mitchell had enough money to move to Laurel Canyon, where all the rock and rollers were moving in the late 60s. Good, now arms are down. Now, swim toward me through the jello. Arrange whatever your Stonehenge is. Grab left wrist with right hand and go weightless with me. Waitles. No thinking, no movement. The absence of movement equals the presence of everything. Oh, hi. Always take time to pet your cat. Come up, friends. Good. Now, one more. We're going to massage just underneath our big toe metatarsal so that we have vision, because without vision, the people perish. So dig in with your thumbnails into that spicy, provocative point just south of your big toe metamucil. Dig in. Hold steady pressure with thumbnail. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulder. Why are you lifting your shoulders unnecessarily? Because I am. We're all one. Big old Om to finish, and then 7 greasy minutes of Shavasana. Inhale, whopping huge. Hands at our heart, drop your chin, and a moment of silence for the world. Good. Now, he's going to zip his trap and invite you to 6 of 7 minutes of complete, unadulterated, unbothered, unencumbered, blissful, joyful happiness after probably the best class ever, I suspect. That triangle thing just really did it for me. Good job, by the way. Good job. I'm proud of you guys for suiting up and throwing up with me. It's good stuff. Good kitty, I love you. 2 more minutes. Okay, start to breathe your way back toward your body. Take your time. Good. This is that precious moment where if you'd like to invite God, love, source, spirit, universe, love in, you could do that. A power greater than yourself, not other than yourself, but greater than yourself. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate fresh, lively, new batch of feel goods through yourself. We have to live on today's inspiration, not yesterday's. Good. When you're ready, curl onto your right side. Take your time. Okay, we'll sit up together, keeping our eyes closed, of course. It keeps the feels on the inside. There's a place inside of us where we all merge together. Rumi said, there's a place out beyond right and wrong. It's a field. I'll meet you there. Hands to our hearts, chin drops, feeling holy, sacred, and reverent, feeling purry and furry. All together we say, Namaskar. Well, look who showed up full circle. Came all the way back around. So the first thing we do on Saturday after any class now is we pet the cat. We say goodbye to the YouTubers. Please